Hello everyone, and this is Venu. And here the topics are modifiers and escape sequences. So, so come to the modifiers concept here. So actually, what is the need of modifiers? Using modifiers, we have to control the output values so that to be printed onto the screen here. So the syntax of these modifiers are like percentage modifiers followed by some format specifier. Okay, format specifier. So we have various types of modifiers are there. So first one is percentage MD. So it's for representing your integer. Basically modifiers are used to allocate the width for the variables here. So using modifiers we are allocating the width for the variables. See, if I'm taking percentage MD means, so M is a number and that specify the width of the value to be printed. Okay. So when if the width is if suppose width is larger than the value here, then some extra spaces will come here. Some extra spaces will come here, and alignment is from right to left here. So the values are printed from right to left. See, how to give the example. So first of all, so I'm taking a variable here int equal to some 125. I'm taking. So if I'm printing directly as usually percentage t comma a means, so you will get the value 125. Okay. So here what is the width occupation of this number here? The width is it occupies three spaces. So it uses three spaces. Let us verify this. I want to give some boundaries here. I have to give some boundaries. Now after then I'm giving some new line. So now see, here it uses three spaces. This is for 1 and 2 and 3. Okay. But see, I want to allocate. I want to allocate a space of some 10. Okay, I'm allocating the width of 10 spaces. So in that width, only the alignment is from. So we are assigning these three values from right to left, and now here width is greater than the value. So that is why some empty spaces are filled. Okay. So now this is the one space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and after then remaining these are some in the remaining three spaces the value is filled. See how the value is filled here. It is allocated from right to left. Okay, right to left. Now coming to the next one here. This is the example is already over. Okay, so if I am writing percentage 0 MD, so what happened if I am writing percentage 0 MD means, so wherever empty spaces are there here, if suppose width is greater than the value means the empty places are filled with the zeros here, filled with some zeros. Let us see the example of this. So here I am writing left side 0. If we are adding left side 0 means what? The value is not affected. So that is why I am adding left side zeros. So it will be this. Okay. Now, so once if it is finished here, if we are assigning zeros onto the left side, don't write this zero onto the right side. Why? If you are adding zero onto the right side means value is affected. Okay. But the thing is that I want to allocate the space from left to right here. Then you can use minus here. Minus is one of the modifier here. So in this case, value is printing from left to right. The default type is right to left, but if you are using minus means allocation starts from left to right. Okay, now I am replacing the 0 with minus with nd, and see the observation here. So see what is the difference between this second and fourth here. So in this case alignment is from right to left, but in this case alignment from left to right here. That is the difference. Okay, so that is the difference. So like this, generally you represent any a long integer here. So the format specifier percentage the LD is developed with the help of this modifier concept. Okay, so I want to represent say long integer like long int some b equal to 1 2 3 4 5 6 that's 7 8 something I'm writing here. Then I want to print the value, so printf percentage ld comma b, and I can write here this, and after then you use the new line. So build, okay, maybe here unknown conversion of type should use it. Okay, now build, so you will get this value. Okay, so it is long integer. And what about the next after this? So till now here 1 2 3 4 examples are over, and we can also use here dot f. We can also use percentage and dot to f or dot nf. So n is the number, n is the here. What is n? N is the number that specify the number of decimal points to be printed with the floating point values. Okay, dot to f means after the decimal point only two values. Dot 3f, three values. So and here if you write percentage dot to f and percentage to f, both the two represents the same here. Okay, no need to add here. Percentage dot to f means, okay, we are not allocating the space here. Okay, and percentage dot to means width is 0. Okay, both the two represent the same. So what I am doing here, I have to take one more variable called float type, and float c I'm taking here 6 5 6 2 3 4 1 I'm taking it. Okay, I have to print this float value. So percentage f, generally I'm printing this value is as usually. So first of all I'm writing here percentage f comma what is the value b. To give the boundaries here, use square bracket, again backslash n. So it will display first the number as it is, again percentage the percentage, so it is c I think. Now you will get, so the float range is after the decimal point it uses 6 digits here. So 1 2 3 4 6 digits, that's why you will get. But see, my intention is that I'm using a dot to f only. So if you are using a dot to f means, if you are using dot to f means you will get only the two decimal point, two digits after the decimal point. Okay, so I want to increase its width. So it is also same thing here, allocation from right to left. So 10 means its width is 10 spaces, and within the 10 spaces here, the values dot is also occupy one space. Dot can also occupy one space. See, so now extra 5 spaces are there here. Dot can also occupy one space. And it is 6 and 4, totally 10 spaces. Okay, and next, for the last one here, so we can allocate dynamically also. So this percentage MD represents we are allocating the year. We know the value of M. So during the compilation time, that is why we are allocating the width statically. But if I am writing star means during the compilation time, the star has no value. So at the time of runtime, it is has some value. So that is why we are allocating the width dynamically. Almost these two are same, but it is allocated width is allocated at a compile time and width is allocated at a runtime. And let us see that example also. So I want to take some variable d and whose value is some 10 I am taking. So I don't want to write a 10, just I am writing star, and first star is represents d, and the next this whole value will represent a. Now see the execution. So you will get these two are same. You see the second and this last one is. So here first before the compilation of the code here, it know the width of the space, with how many number of spaces it is allocated. But in this case star I am using. Star means it's allocated, the width is allocated at the at a runtime. Okay, so now this is the complete code here. See finally the execution. So it is the actual one, and now here we are allocating the 10 spaces. We are allocating some zeros, and the allocation from left to right, it is long integer. So float as it is. I have to reduce here. Actually, it is uses after the decimal point 4 digits, but I want to provide only two. So then can use this. Okay, this, and it is for allocating the 10 spaces is allocated, and extra 4 spaces, and remaining of values are filled, and it is dynamical. So this is about here the concept of a modifiers in C. And after this, the next concept is escape sequences. So where we use these escape sequences here used inside the printf statement only. Okay, and don't write these escape characters inside the scanf here, inside the printf only it will work. So here, what is escape character? The escape character is this backslash is called escape character. And once after the backslash, if we am writing n, it represents here new line, and backslash t, it is for tab spaces. Tab means some 5 spaces or 8 spaces according to the keyboard. And backslash v is vertical tab, and b backspace a. If you want to get some bell and beep sound here, use backslash a. I want to print only backslash, so then use try 2 times. I want to add single quote. I want to add only single quote to the some text. Use this after backslash single quote. I want to add two double quotes after backslash, two double quotes. So backslash 0 it represents null. Generally end of the string is appended this. And backslash r carriage return. Carriage return means so it moves the cursor to the beginning of the line here. So if you want to move the cursor from to the starting of the line, use backslash r. And backslash f is move the cursor to the next page. Okay. So I have to give the examples for this escape sequences. So first printf I am writing. So welcome to C classes. And after then immediately I want to write in a new line here. I want to get the new line. So that is why backslash and I am writing just I'm writing a name. So now if I'm build the code and now I'm run the code here, I'm getting this. So if I'm not writing this backslash n means if I'm not writing this backslash n means and this is concatenated with the first line only. See, build and run the code. So within the single line you will get everything. So I want to separate. So that is why at the end or any place if you write this backslash n means new line will come. Now see the output. Okay, so this is now. So I want to write here a street light academy. So I want to put some double code here. So that is why I can write after backslash I have to write here this, and here also I am writing after backslash some double quote. Then close this. At the end I am writing backslash n. Here also I am writing backslash n. See the okay. So you will get the Streetlight Academy with the double quote. Okay. So now I want to add some single code, and then I can write only single code here. Here also I'm writing single code. Okay. By D Praveen I am writing. Now build and run. So now this string is encoded within single code. Okay. And what about this tab? Tab spaces means I'm writing printf hello C logics hadda. Just I'm writing here. So immediately after this I'm using here backslash t. Here also I'm writing some backslash t. Now I'm build and run the code. So now hello after then C logics at the channel. Okay. So like this you will get here some tab or 5 or 8 spaces you will get. Okay. And like this here you can use backslash b, and backslash b it means backspace here. Backspace means I'm writing slash n. So anyway here I'm using backslash n. So what I'm doing here, I'm writing Renu just bn, and after then z and backslash b followed by some u I am writing here. See, in this scenario, if I am writing backslash b means it's remove this character, then u is added at this place here, then you will get so again, okay, anyway, mm, so I'm getting here win. So that's that is about here backspace. Backspace means just it is remove this character and u is added at this. And now I have to give one more example. Suppose printf. So I'm writing a Renu and a backslash r followed by some v. So what is backslash r here? Backslash r means so the backslash r is the escape character. It's a carriage written after backslash r. So one character is there. It is replaced with this first character. So now if I am executing this, I'm getting okay again after backslash r renu I am writing okay. And then this first character is replaced with this. Okay, I think it's built built and run. Hmm, okay, anyway, so I have to give some backslash in here. So built and run. So now I'm getting yes. So now the first character is replaced. The first one is replaced. Not only this here, suppose I am using here like RANU I am writing here. Okay, suppose I am writing here some Ronnie. So I want to replace with okay Rainy suppose. I want to replace with some mm, here the first two characters are replaced with this VA. Then see you will get here this. Okay, so like this you will get the hmm, here by using here backslash r means what? It is a carriage written after backslash r. After backslash r, it is two characters means the two characters are replaced. After backslash r, only one character means one is replaced. That's okay. And this is about here, and this is about escape sequences. Now, so I want to print this backslash also here. Uh, then how to print that? See, one important point note is so if you want to print this backslash here, we should write two times. And similarly to print modulus, you have to write two times. Let us see that observation. See if I am writing printf, just I am writing only one. Here also I'm writing 1%. See mm, so we are getting some error, missing termination of characters. Like so we should write one more. Okay, again I'm build and I'm compile my code. Then see, I think here okay, it is over. Okay, anyway, after this I am writing a slash n bill. Mm, so I'm getting here built built and run. So now I'm getting this. Similarly, I want to display this. If I want to display this Modulus means use two times. Use two times. Okay. I have to give some space here. I have to write this in new line. So now build, build and run. Then I am getting here. So to display this single star, write two times. To display, hmm, to display only one this backward slash here, we have to use we have to use here two times. So it is the final conclusion. So now this is about here. Okay, escape sequence character examples. Okay, so now these are the escape sequences. Okay, and do you have any questions, queries related to this video? So please send your queries to this number or mail ID also. Okay, and thanks for watching.